Welcome to the Average Person's Podcast, where you hear on new market trends and gain insights on how you can improve your finances. So, what actually happened? Why did Bitcoin crash?
I think if you look back in news, right, I think 12 or 13 May, China actually reiterated some crackdown on Bitcoin. And, Beijing has been always big on controlling their finance system. They've always been, putting cryptocurrency to illegal format because they really want control over their money kind of thing.
Is this China ban new?
Actually, if you look back in 2017, if I'm not wrong, around that period, I think there was already news that China has been clamping down on things. But this time around, I think it's again more to the energy part. You do know, right? Crypto mining is very energy intensive. Have you seen news
Yes,
before on that?
correct.
Correct. So
Yes,
it's like
yes.
so it's like they take a lot of computer power to generate all those algorithm. I don't know what that actually does, but it's to really encrypt the whole coin itself. So I think they want
Ah,
to go in line with their clean energy idea.
yeah, they want to be like carbon neutral by 2030 or something like that. So
Yes,
maybe this is a reason why they have to clamp down on
that's the
Bitcoin
nice
mining.
political reason. Of course, the underlying reason is they want to make sure the citizens don't anyhow put their monies elsewhere.
What else falls within this ban?
I think what else falls within this ban, or rather, why did it fall with this ban? You're asking on that.
Yes, correct.
I think it affects the sentiment, because crypto there's no intrinsic value, correct? It's like nobody knows what's the right price. It's all potential use in future or storage of value. And once sentiment is affected because of government banning it, right? Then everybody is looking at it. Hey, is it too risky? Then one person sell, another person sell. And if you look in terms of 2017, I think it came down from 20,000 all the way to like 3-4,000 only in terms of price after a few months
Wow.
of intensive fall.
Wow, that is a huge drop.
Yes, correct. Imagine 70% wipe out. He put 10,000, 7,000 gone. So it's crazy. It's all sentiment. I think that time there was also bans coming about.
But do you think the worst is over and whether this is a potential period to buy into cryptocurrency?
Potential beer to buy. Myself, I'm buying a little bit, very very little bit by bit.
But
Uh,
what's your rationale behind buying it?
I believe crypto has a place in a portfolio. I kind of changed my mindset to it a bit like how I approach gold. So I advocate 1 to 5% of net wealth in it. So with the price plunging, of course, nobody knows whether the worst is over, whether tomorrow another country will ban it, then it'll go down lower or not. Nobody really knows. But I think on the super long term, it has a place in a portfolio. So maybe a little bit of net wealth. So now coming down, I just buy a very, very little bit.
Ah, do you think the worst is over for the coins or like will we see more downside?
I I actually like to call out some experts' opinion. Then maybe I can share a bit on what I think they say. I think that'll be a good approach, right?
Yes, yes, I think
So it's
so.
like if you see ARK CEO Cathy Wood, she's now
Mm.
saying that right now it's capitulating, which means after it being so euphoric, it crashes. Everybody's giving up on it. So it's kind of a buy when everybody's fearful kind of thing, which is
Mm-hmm.
true in long-term investment. That usually works when everybody's scared. Maybe the opportunity is potentially there. Not that it's going to rebound tomorrow. Nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
But why I disagree, she says you'll go to 500,000. I think that is just trying to put too much optimism behind it or trying to create a headline for her thing to run far. Will it rebound far? Will it even rebound? Nobody's for sure. But she says you go 500,000. I think that's a bit ridiculous lah, in my opinion at
Ah,
least.
I
So
think Mark Cuban also said something about the crypto projects, correct?
yes, he's a he's a tech guy leh. I follow him quite a bit
Mm.
because I like basketball.
Uh-huh.
So he actually made his money in .com bubble crash. That guy is very smart. So what happened was .com before it crashed, he actually sold out his company. He's into tech, so he knows technology very well. And I think
Mm-hmm.
something we can learn from his point of view is he feels crypto is kind of a software, and there are so many thousands of crypto projects all around. Correct.
Yes.
So who will succeed? Nobody's for sure. Maybe the big ones are, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum. These are, of course, ahead in that race. Some would join them, but nobody knows which is going to succeed.
Do you think there's a potential where Elon Musk comes out with his own coins?
uh,
Because he's also
he-
very big into this crypto space.
yes.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not an expert in it, but then
yeah,
what do you think? He has suggested some stuff, right? I haven't read
yeah,
too
he
much.
has suggested working with Dogecoin's founder, or
Ah,
I feel like the reason why I'm not very interested in this space is because anyone who is influential can come out to create their own coins in a way, or
yes,
affect the sentiment so much, and there is really no supply cap. As much
yes.
as how people would like to argue that there is a cap based on what mathematical
Mm,
algorithms or something like that.
mm,
So I feel like if Elon Musk is such a genius, right, he could just come out with his own coin. Then the
yes.
supply of coins would suddenly increase.
Correct. I agree
Yeah.
with that. I think if you draw a comparison, right, it's like 2000, year 2000, everybody can come with a website, correct?
Mm.
So yeah, website, there's
Yes.
no barrier to entry. Or you come up with
Mm-hmm.
this website to try and make money. I come up with this website to try to make money. And that's what happened in dot-com crash because everything was idea, no functional thing, correct? Website at that
Yes.
time also do not make money. So could it be that now crypto are in a stage whereby the functional part is still not really determined yet. There's a lot of skepticism. There's a lot of no barriers to entry kind of a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have a solid usage like
Yes.
purchasing stuff.
Yes. But
Maybe they can do so, but
yes.
it will take a bit of time to convert the currencies into US dollars or something like that, which is time consuming lah.
Or the
And
technology for blockchain. When would the
yes,
thing eventually be of solid economic use? I think if we learn
yes,
from dot-com crash, right, some will succeed there. The thing is, even though the thing happened, the crash happened in 2000, some would succeed. And in 2020, right, you realize that it's worth a lot more. That's some food for thought.
Thank you for being a listener. Click on the follow and we'll see you in a future episode.